Hey there, YouTube friends. Oh, that glare again. Give me a second. I'm going to turn my movie down. I'm watching Netflix right now. It's Thursday evening, January 1st, 2026. Can you believe 2026 is here already? On my computer, it's 7:17 p.m. And I want to share something with you. I have one question that will absolutely not leave me alone. And I'm hoping whoever comes across this video can help me answer this question. I'm going to take my glasses off because it's glaring and I don't like the glare. But anyway, Happy New Year to all those who catch this video. To all my new subscribers, Happy New Year. And I don't know how to say this, but this is so mind-boggling. I can't fathom I can't comprehend anything. I'll be back. Okay, let's try and finish this. My question to you is, I'll take my glasses off. I'm a little watery-eyed because I can't get this out of my head. How? Okay, my question. How unmentally stable does a mother have to be? Now, I'm not going to cry, just the way it's coming out. How unmentally stable does a mother have to be to allow her children to be abused the way that for the amount of time that they were abused for the amount of time, for the length of time, whatever you want to say, for the length of time, for no, it's not coming out now. For her to allow her children to experience what they went through, and for her not to protect them from what they were all going through, including herself, me, my mother, my older sister Tabitha. I'm not going to use her real name. My mother, my older sister Tabitha, me, my baby sister Cindy. I'm not using her real name either. The child that my mother had, the kid that she had with her second husband, plus her second husband's two children. One of his children unalived himself, I believe back in September 2018. I take my watch off. My watch is bothering me. He had two children. The oldest boy, the one who unalived himself, he's about the same age as I, or he would have been about the same age as I am. I think he's about 6 months younger than me. I believe his birthday was in mid-December somewhere. And then his younger son is 2 months younger than my baby sister. So there are 6 of us kids. Tabitha, me, my baby sister, the kid she had with him, and then the 2 boys my abuser had in another relationship. So that's 6. And my mother never protected none of us for the whole entire decade that we were living with him, roughly from 1981 to about I left home for the first time in December 92, I believe, or December, yeah, I believe it might have been December 92. So January 93. So roughly 11 years. How mentally unstable does a mother have to be for her not to protect none of her children for the whole entire 11 years that we lived with that man? Of course, my sisters left early. And I know I probably asked this question before, but this question is not going to leave me alone until somebody helps me answer it. My older sister, she must have left in 88, 89, somewhere there, because she left before I got out of high school. My baby sister did the same thing. Her too, she left in 85, 86, 87, somewhere there. So she was maybe only about 10, 12, no, she had to be about 14 when she left. I don't know how old she was when she left, when she walked out. She had friends of her own. Both my sisters had friends of their own. They both had a safe place to run to. My older sister had her boyfriend's place, and my baby sister also had her friend's place that they could both run to. Because my mother was so involved in my life, I had no place to run to. So I was the one stuck at home. I don't want to make this video too long, but that is my question for you. Now I wrote this in my notes here, so don't get mad at me for reading off my computer here. Okay, so my question is, how sick, mentally sick, does a mother have to be to allow her children to be abused like she did? And yes, that is a heavy, painful question. And it makes sense that it comes up. What you're describing, or what I'm describing, isn't a failure of understanding on mother's part. It's a failure of responsibility, empathy, and protection. A parent who allows their children to be abused is crossing a very serious line that can happen for different reasons, none of it which can excuse it. Extreme denial. Some parents refuse to accept reality because admitting it would shatter the image they have of themselves or their partner. Self-preservation, overprotection, choosing comfort, approval, dependency, or fear avoidance over child's safety. Emotional immaturity, or narcissistic traits, seeing children as extensions of themselves rather than people to protect. My mother is very immature for herself. Learned helplessness or unresolved trauma. My mother has, how do you say, by the time I left home, I had my own situation of helplessness, and that's where I got it from. Learned helplessness or unresolved trauma. Past trauma can distort judgment but does not remove accountability. Here's the part that matters most, and I want to be very clear about that. Oh, too far. My mouse don't work too well. It takes a serious moral failure to allow abuse to continue. Not noticing once is human. Being told, seeing signs, or sensing something is wrong, and still doing nothing is a choice. You're not mentally sick for asking this. You're asking because your nervous system remembers being unprotected, and your mind is trying to make sense of something that never made sense in the first place. And one more thing important: a child being abused does not mean the parent was confused. It does not mean they didn't know better. It means they failed in their own most basic duty. Your anger isn't pathology. It's clarity arriving late because it wasn't safe to arrive earlier.